Krishna sees with his eyes, blesses. Does anybody know the effect of having prasadam? Why we offer foodstuff to Krishna? Who offers prasadam here? Who does naivedya? Okay. Does anybody know why you offer it? If Krishna is hungry, Krishna calls and tells, hey, you not give me food, I am very hungry. Yes, it's great if you get that, but we are not qualified. That's why we need authority to get qualified. You know what happens in the process of offering? Karma. Yes. What do you mean by karma free? Yes, we hear of karma free. What happens in the process when you offer, and then you leave some time to pray to Krishna, and then you take it and leave. And you can measure the quantity is same. It's not more, it's not less. What's happening there when you offer? Because if you don't know the benefit, you may not give so much importance and know what the value is. When you offer it with love, Krishna takes all the bad karma in the food, in the preparation, or while doing it, or while bringing it, because we are chopping off plants. Plants are jivas. Plants, fruits, everything is jiva. If you kill somebody, you are sinners. If you eat fruits, you are killing vegetables, you have to accept karma for that. But when you offer it to Krishna, Krishna takes the karma. And he blesses with mercy. And that's why it becomes Mahaprasad. Before that we say it's bhoga. Means what is prepared, bhoga. Bhoga is being offered. And then it becomes prasad. Prasad, the transformation of bhoga to prasad by Krishna is what we are offering. And then when we eat, that's a mercy, that's blessings. And then when one cooks with love, offers it with love, and then serves with love, how do love eat? Accept prasad. Honoring prasad, it's called honoring prasad. And then our life is very healthy, very jubilant, because we are eating something which is blessed by Krishna. And then we all chant, which we are doing, we have perform arti here, Mangal or any arti at all. Later, it's fine. But then, whatever you do for Krishna, you are blessed. Because he is a great authority, he is the greatest authority. And when you speak of authorities, you should know why. Because the Vedas glorify Krishna. In all the Vedas, it's praising him and guiding us to know who Krishna is, how to serve Krishna. There's so many things. And because of these four qualities or defects of material life, we have to question so many times when we accept the material authority to guide us properly in this life. That's why materialistic people or material authorities cannot guide us in life, because our life is not totally materialistic. If one leads totally materialistic life, is to always be in pain. Only spiritual life will help us to be happy always. Material life cannot give solutions. If you go to some friend who doesn't know spiritual life or practicing, tell, do you accept my suffering today because of my past karma? What would be his answer? He will not even know what is karma, what is previous life or previous activities, and what is suffering. Because, suffering is common. He says suffering is common, so you have to just suffer. The same thing, go to a spiritual person, spiritual authority. Ask, I am suffering. Maybe because of past karma, you are aware of all things, just ask. And they will guide how to get out of suffering. And materialistic people cannot, because they themselves are suffering. And they can't guide us how to get out of these sufferings. Next story, Sri Rupa Goswami has written Nectar of Devotion, guides so much what the benefits of serving Krishna, remembering Krishna, or devotion practice. So it's very important. It's very important that we know, because then we can get faith. If you don't have trust and faith, which are two main pillars of spiritual life, then it's difficult to practice, or difficult to become strong also. See, people say, why should I know spiritual knowledge? I can practice after 60 or 80 years. Very good, sir. What's the guarantee we'll be alive for 60 or 80 years? Is there any guarantee anybody has given us guarantee bond that we'll live for 60 or 80? No. People say, see you tomorrow, and then we call them. I'm not seeing you. No, he passed it. What? Had a very good business deal. Oh, I lost everything. That's it. That's a deal. That's it. So, every one of us should have spiritual authorities and believe in spiritual authorities because they guide us in our life. And Prabhupada further says, it's very important to effectively listen after finding the right authority. If you just say, okay, now he is very good authority. If you just find an authority and just leave it at that stage, we are not going to be benefited. We have to effectively listen. That's why we give so much importance on listening, and there are so many things happening in listening skills. There's a lot of difference between hearing and listening. You never come across any question like because in the communication skills, a lot of emphasis is given on listening skills because listen emphatically, be very cautious about it. Effectively listen. Otherwise, it's very difficult. If you don't listen carefully, then you can't understand. We won't know what it is. And if you're just hearing, just doing so many things and also so many things are happening, and then it's no use. So when you spend quality time, so that you get the most benefit out of it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time or just thinking I know, and then when the right time comes, I really don't know. It's difficult. So at any point of time, we need to know who the right authority is and then effectively listen from them. Ask questions, listen, or share knowledge. Sometimes we have doubts. I know something, but still I'm not sure whether it's right or not. So how do you verify you're right or not? Go to the authority. Say you're working, go to your superiors and go to your lead or manager or director or whoever is there and ask them, is this right? And they will guide. If they don't know, they will have to guide the right person. And you say, do what you want. Then you understand what kind of expectation they have. And that's not the right way. Because everybody must be responsible. Especially in the IT world, many places. As an IT for quite a long time, they say, sometimes it's not working, they say, somehow finish it, somehow do it. Somehow we'll give to the client. When client comes back with the problem, then we'll try to solve it. I'll give you an example. As the head of service delivery, software service delivery at Capgemini. This was in 2000. As between 2004 and 2007, I was there for over 3 years. In 2006, 5 or 6, one of the directors was in Mumbai, gave us some information on, you want a prototype on this on a Friday evening. And he said, ask all the employees not to go on a holiday on Saturday, Sunday, they work because of his mistake. That information was sent to him 2 weeks before. And then the person who sent from US called him and said, hope everything is going, we'll see you on Monday on a conference call. Then he remembered. Then he said, Dinesh, ask everybody to just look, I just received a call. This was later. At that point of time, I was not aware. I thought, it's come just now on my work on Saturday, Sunday. Then many cancelled their trips and so many things. Best deals and flights and so on. We go. Saturday, Sunday, we were in office. He asked so many questions. I had a brief thing in a mail. They want a prototype of this. We did something. And then I called the director in Mumbai and said, sir, we have so many questions. He said, very good. I said, questions. Then he said, we put all the questions. Then we gave all the questions to him. He didn't even bother to see. Then Monday evening, there was a conference call, video conference call. He's sitting there. They knock, Texas. And we started, we all introduced ourselves, very great, feeling great. And then he said, how are things going? As soon as he told how are things going, my director said, Dinesh, have you sent the questions? And he said, just kept on shooting questions. We didn't allow him to speak. And he said, looks like there's a lot of questions. Do one thing, I'll give you 2 more weeks time, send all the questions, we'll answer and then we'll see the prototype. Somehow we wanted to safeguard. The director wanted to safeguard, just push everything. Somehow we wanted to save our face. Nothing happened. It was 1 hour conference call. 2 weeks before it was then, the director called said, 2 weeks before this guy is sending me, I forgot somehow. This is a shame. We have to be responsible because for him it's okay, saving himself, he did something. But then guys, One guy canceled his engagement. One guy was seeing his parents after 6 months after joining the company. He didn't go. He lost his, because use or lose mode is there in place. They book 3-4 months before. They say use or lose. He got a very good deal to go to Calcutta, so there it's another 8-hour journey. We didn't give him anything, that's it. They gave a lunch on Saturday and Sunday, that's all. This is probably 50 rupees at that time. So these are irresponsible actions which we do. We don't accept our responsibilities or difference. And we pose on them, I'm a great person. So all of us, when we act properly, then we definitely get good results. Here, when we listen and then when we ask questions, clarify, and then we are getting more knowledge, and that's the best way. And then every authority is there to guide us. And then there are ways to find who the authority is. You can't just whimsically say, okay, now you are my authority, now I'll be your authority or whatever. Because if you're working or if you're knowing in certain regions, then you have to find what's the best way to find who's right. Suppose say, I want to become an engineer. About a person who doesn't know anything about engineering, say, please guide me how to proceed through my engineering. And he'll be guiding me, but I'll be misled because I'm not taking proper guidance. So right authority is essential at every point of time, irrespective of your material life or spiritual life. And material life is because it's a temporary situation. See, today's material authority may not exist tomorrow. And he may give, because of his own defects, he may misguide. There's so many things. Even olden days, great olden days, even great authorities, they have taken off their